Good morning. Good morning.
Whoa, what a night. What a night. It was cold. It was real cold, but the sun's beautiful.
The sun is
beautiful.
gorgeous.
We're a little late getting
show you
up.
guys some photos of the sun.
Yeah, we are getting a little later start than we wanted to because it was too cold to get out.
12 minutes.
Hey, it's 12 minutes.
Come on. And we haven't had breakfast yet, so we still have to eat breakfast. But there's the sun. The creek was wonderful last night.
White noise.
White noise was glorious. Got some editing done last night. It was an interesting first night of trying to edit on trail. So we're playing around with that. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, that looks sketch, man.
I am sketch. Hey, it's not that bad. You want to use your poles though.
Might be.
Okay, so we're about a mile into our hike today and we see this gorgeous view. I think that's Nor's sister. Little brother. Then we have the middle sister. And then we think that one's South Sister. We could be wrong. And maybe Hodge Crest is that one. But just look at this view. It's just so beautiful with the sun coming up. What do you say, TP?
It's a good day to hike.
It's a good day to hike.
Let's get our hike on.
Okay. Whew, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Just warning, it shakes. But it's sturdy.
So these are the things that we are dodging. These ones are pretty big. Okay, now I got to get all of those. I got to get over all those logs now, right?
Yep. Go around.
This is what we've had to be climbing over the last little bit. All these logs on the path in the way, and we just have to make our way up and over. She does it so agilely. Me, I'm not so agile. Hawk up there? Yeah. Can I tell you how much I hate walking in this kind of stuff? It's hard. And these tiny pebbles will get in my shoe. Hopefully my dirty gold gators will keep them out, but there are no promises. I am the queen of the rock.
Take a look off to our right. We just hiked up this mountain today, walked across the top of it. We just did that. And now, as we start going down it, look at the gorgeous lake. That's where we're going. You shall see that we believe is Green Lakes. So gorgeous. It has been a hard day, but a really beautiful day and a really good day. We're a little sore from yesterday, walking on all that sand. But the grade has been a lot easier today in terms of the type of soil we're walking on. However, it's been a lot more up and down than yesterday. Look, she is gorgeous. You got this, TP.
It's been a slog up here, but we're finally at camp number 2. The only problem is we think we're at where the pink and blue line meet.
Right here. This one.
And we kind of want to go down to,
This is the trail we're going
we
on.
want to go down to like 12, 7, 8, right there.
Right by the lake.
So we got more to do, but we are dead. And I mean dead.
That's only like 1 mile, but man is it elevated.
It does not
And it's
end.
dust, and it's rocks, and it's sliding and slipping.
So here we go. So we're coming down this trail right behind me, right here. And we are looking for Moraine Lake. And this is all we see. And we're starting to see the campsites that are on that map that show us that we're near Moraine Lake.
And what's worse is all of our water sources that were supposed to have water yesterday didn't until the last one at our campsite.
And today we've been we've passed enough water that we have not been rationing water until just a little bit ago that we thought, oh heavens, that's a big climb. And what if there's no lake? And we saw this and we said, damn, there's no lake. And then we came around the corner and there is our lake. There is our lake. We are gonna go to that lake. And if we have to come back to the campsite, then we come back to the campsite. But we're gonna go put our feet in that damn lake. Because we want to. So we're here at Moraine Lake. And just to show you how smoky it is. It's really, really smoky. But we've made it to South Sister. That's her right there. South Sister. Thank goodness. We're at the bottom. On the way up. Now, here's our lake. Our campsite is way up in those trees somewhere.
At the top of that
Yeah, and that hill's a butt climber, especially after what we climbed today. It was a slog today. It was a slog after lunch. So anyways, we're down here. Right there you can see. Let me zoom in a little bit. There's our water. We came down here to get some water, drink some water, eat some dinner. So we said, oh, let's eat dinner, wash our dishes out here, have our cup of hot chocolate, and then go up after we fill our water bottles back all up again and go up so we don't have to come back down again. That's a good plan.
We'll come back down in the morning.
Yeah, we'll come down in the morning to fill up. But in the morning is something. So we already had one dinner that we shared, and it was
chicken pesto pasta by Peaks. Absolutely phenomenal. Best
it was
meal
delicious.
I've had all trip.
Thumbs up. And now we're going to try their sweet pork and rice. We'll see. To be determined.
Yep.
So anyways, I just wanted to document how smoky it is. How smoky. Smoky, smoky, smoky.
Hey guys, we're here doing our recap of day number 2 of the sisters hike. Today is the day of water.
We had water.
Yeah, after yesterday having a 10-mile stretch of no water, today it was almost every 3 miles we found water in some form.
Although at the very end we kind of got scared because there wasn't enough water. Well,
Yeah.
let's put it this way. We didn't go down to the river to get it because the river was deep in a canyon and we weren't sure we could get out. And then when you'll see in the video, when we come around the corner thinking that we found
The lake to be dry.
Was it Moraine Lake?
Marina, I think.
I don't know. Whatever the lake is, she'll put it in. Whatever that lake is that we're camping here at. We thought maybe it was dry. We about panicked, but we survived. We have full bladder sitting right next to me for morning. And thankfully we ran into a
Park ranger
who was out, checking permits. Okay, that's another story I'll tell you in just a minute. But the information she gave us about the rest of our hike about water was very helpful. We are going to leave here with both bladders full, and hope that we can make it. We're gonna do a little research in what we call tent talk. While we do a little research tonight as the sun goes down. It's not quite down yet, but we'll figure out where we can get water because it's gonna be scarce.
Yeah, she's saying that almost all of the water sources for the next couple of miles ahead are dry, and the one that you can sort of depend on is nearly dry.
So the stats for today, according to my fitness tracker, says we took 33,660 steps.
A lot more than yesterday.
14.7 miles. And we climbed 57 stairs. Now, my hiking distance says it was 13.4. We didn't have to do as many walk around dead blowovers this time. We did have a couple that were kind of nasty, but we didn't do nearly as many as we had done before. So
a lot of birds.
There's some pretty birds around here. They're pretty cool.
It's a whole different hike today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was dry, sandy, blowovers on the trail, hardly any hikers. And then today we hiked through a pretty hiker populated part at the end. And we hiked through grass, we hiked through forest, we hiked over water between lakes.
Yeah, the Green Lake area was very popular. We saw quite a few. In fact, we think there's a couple that are around here that were hiking over there.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the park ranger.
Yeah.
And our permit. So
we haven't talked about this because we didn't know if we would get in trouble for this. So we
kept it on the down low. Okay, so here's what happened. So when we went to get the permit 7 weeks ago, so we're in Central Oregon, the Sisters Wilderness, and you have to have a permit to hike. And they gave out a bunch of them like in April 6th, I want to say, but I don't know what the exact date. But we didn't know what our plans were. We knew we wanted to do this, but she had to graduate. We had to get summer in. But they did say, and I even chatted through email with them, that they reserve so many for 7-day advance tickets or permits, so to speak. And so I knew that the 3 or 4 places that we wanted to come into this, the trailheads that we wanted to come into this, had permits left, and I stayed up till midnight to 7 days before our hike, and I tried to get them. I tried the one that we came in on, I tried 2 more, and they were 0. There weren't any permits showing on my computer. And I set my alarm at 2 o'clock thinking, okay, so maybe my computer time and their computer time wasn't there. So I tried that and it didn't happen. I woke up at 6 and it still wasn't there. So I had to go to work at 8 and I wasn't going to be able to chat with anybody. So I called my son and said, see what you can do. And so he got us a permit. Now, of course, he had to call them to learn how to get the permit, but he got a permit for 3 of us in his name, starting on whatever September we're doing for 3 nights. Is it 3 nights or 4 nights?
I think it's 3. We're supposed to get out on the 5th.
On the 4th day. Okay, so anyways, we're supposed to go out on the 5th. So anyway, well, it's in his name, so it's in his backpack. Well, 4.5 miles into the hike, he's like, my knee's really acting up.
As you
and
know,
he left.
if you watched the other video.
And guess what he took?
Our permit.
The permit.
And we didn't realize until it was too far.
It had been probably 30, maybe even an hour
40,
after he
yeah,
left.
no.
I go, he has the permit. And it was like, do we put our packs down and run back after him? And we're
not
like,
gonna
we're
catch
never
him.
going to catch him. So we decided, hope and pray that what I had on my email
Phone.
on my phone would be suffice.
Which would not load for a while. So we're like, what if
But
rangers find us?
We got
So-
here, and when she asked for it, she says, oh, you'll probably get a signal here. So I did. I got a signal, and we found it. I took screenshots of it just in case somebody else asks, but we're all
And we
set.
told
But
her-
they were thorough. Anyway, we were lucky. Thank you, Mrs. Park Ranger. She was
Yeah.
very nice, and she gave us great information and wonderful.
And always listen to your park rangers if they tell you certain rules or regulations of the area. Please listen to them. They're trying to protect the area for more hikers to come through in the future. Otherwise, they might have to stop hikers coming through, and that would be a very sad, because the area we went through today was absolutely gorgeous and so worth the hike. So please listen to your park rangers, listen to the websites or whatever you read, and follow the rules, guys. Otherwise, we will not be able to enjoy this kind of experiences anymore.
Yeah.
That'd be really sad.
Okay, another thing. Mountains and valleys are gone. We both had an epiphany. Actually, during mine was in the night because I couldn't sleep very well, and hers was on the hike. She goes, "Why are we doing?"
And we didn't even talk to each other
No.
about it, so we both had the same idea.
So she goes, "Why are we doing mountains and valleys? Because I can never remember which is the good part and which is the bad part. Why don't we do pretty and gritty?" So
It's
we're
our channel
changing
name.
it. It is
It's
our
our
channel name.
channel
It's
name. It
exactly
just
why we're
makes
doing
sense.
this. So, what was your pretty and what was your gritty?
So my pretty would have to be when we were on the top of what was it called? Broken Top Mountain?
We were not on top of it, but we were
But
close.
we were close to the top. And it was just this flat plain, and I had realized we had climbed up this. And we're walking over it, and we're going to go back down it. And it was a wonderful feeling of being of accomplishment and adventure, and the wind was blowing, and it was just a wonderful time.
It was the high.
It was the high for me.
Okay, what's your
and
gritty?
Gritty was that last little bit, that last push.
my
It was
gosh.
only like less than 2 miles.
It was like this.
It was
I
very
know it
steep.
wasn't that steep, but it felt.
It felt steep. It was sandy. It was like our first day where we were just slipping and sledding, but elevation.
Yeah.
And we didn't know if we were going to have water, so I started conserving water, and I always do horrible when I start conserving water and worrying about water. So that was my gritty. What about you?
Okay, my gritty would have to be the same. It just beat me to death. But I also did not sleep well. And the whole day I was thinking that was going to be my gritty, was my not sleeping well. I think I need to get a new sleep system. I like my pad. That's a change from our last hike. So I like my pad because it's not very noisy. But if I have to wear my puffy in that mummy bag, it's too tight and my hands go to sleep. And if my hands go to sleep, I have to pull them out. But it was so cold that my hands would freeze and then I couldn't sleep. So that was going to be my gritty until
we did that last little push, and then that really just like, this is no longer fun. I want to go home. My pretty, I don't know. I think that waterfall, that staircase waterfall that we saw.
Oh, that was
was
gorgeous.
just
We'll
gorgeous.
we'll definitely put photos in.
Or seeing all three sisters.
That was pretty cool too.
So I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, I think that wraps up day 2. We're just gonna.
I have my sketch,
Oh,
and you have
I have a
your
foot picture.
and we'll put those in for you guys.
And we'll wrap this up because
We got 15-ish miles tomorrow.
it's
Longest
gonna be
day.
a killer.
Although not as much with the elevation though.
I don't know. Let's look at that. Let's look what the
Yeah,
map says.
so-
Who knows
Anyway,
what the map says?
this is us signing off for this video.
Yeah.
So as always,
See you on the trails.